Assalamualaikum. Today, me and my group members are going to present about scenario of two friends, which is Amni and Amna. We continue to the next slide. Okay. Now I'm going to present about group members. First of all, we have me, Muhammad Shawar Kimi bin Aziz, ID student BME 2107047. We also have my friends Muhammad Nur Hakim bin Arba BME 2107011. Nur Amira Batrisha binti Muhammad Yuzri BME 2107038. And our final members Nur Izni Amne binti Esha BME 2107051. We're going to the next slide. Okay, based on the question given, we must solve a question about two persons who are good friends since childhood and went through life together until they work at the same company, which is semiconductor company product, alright? But two of them have different personality type, which is Amna has a type A personality, who is very aggressive in terms of everything such as always moving or walking and can't stand still. Also, type A person are kind of impatient people who can't wait for too long in decision making, while Amni is a type B person who is someone who never suffer from sense of urgency and a patient person. Amni also very chill and relaxed person when doing work. Okay, and we're going to go to the working problem, which is the contrast of this personality makes some of their colleagues have some issues with them, as the situation given that Amni takes a very long time to implement a decision which she's not good at when in critical time conditions, but her decisions is sometimes a right decision, while Amna is kind of the opposite from Amni in terms of their personality differences. What makes a problem is that she has always been perceived and considered as a slow learner by the other colleagues. So it is our responsibility to solve this scenario that has been assigned to us by our lovely lecturer, Miss Donna Bila binti Mazlan. Alright, we're going to the next slide.
There are two types of personality in the scenario, such as type A personality and type B personality that show certain emotion and moods. Amna has a type A personality and Amni has a type B personality. The term types A describe a pattern of behavior and personality links to, among other things, high accomplishment, competitiveness, and impatience. The positive traits of a type A personality are self-control, motivation to achieve results, competitiveness, and multitasking skills. The challenging characteristics of a type A personality are chronic competitiveness, impatience, aggression, and hostility. Type A personality may feel more stress or develop stress-related disorder because a tendency to act urgently with achievement in mind. Amna is a type A because Amna is very fast and strict in her work. The terms type A describe a pattern of behavior and personality linked to, among other things, high accomplishment, competitiveness, and impatience. So, Amna is impatient because she wants to finish her work fastly. She is also a competitive person because she is very strict with her work. People with type B personality are often described as easygoing, relaxed, low stress level, creativity, patient, and flexibility. The type B personality might be thought of as the type A complete opposite, where those with type A personality are perceived. Type B personality tend to be considerable, more relaxed and carefree. Amni is a type B personality because Amni is a very cool and usually acts slowly in something. She is an easygoing person and does not really push herself to finish a task. We can also say that she is very relaxed because she acts slowly and always delay her job. Amni is also a creative person because she can deliver a good quality of work even though she is late.
How each personality can help a manager achieve their company vision. Amna, type A personality, is a very fast and strict in her work. Amnah can complete company tasks within the time given. Amnah will never give up to better than other people, so she always compete with other people and give their best to achieve company goals. People with type A personality also can be multitasking. If Amnah train a lot more, she can do a lot of work at one time, so the work will be done fastly. Amni is a type B personality. The company can put Amni anywhere or give any task to her in order to achieve the company vision. She will deliver the best to the company. But people with the type B are usually easygoing and might be late to complete their tasks. But taking a long time, Amni can deliver a great decision because she takes time to understand and do the task. Company can give Amni last minute tasks and she will be able to finish the task. It is because it has become a habit for Amni to do the last minute work and still perform.
Apply decision-making techniques. We start with first step, which is identify problems. Problem is a discrepancy between an existing and a desired state of affairs. For example, where to eat. My friend and I were hanging out at Makata Parade and suddenly we felt very hungry, so we need to find a restaurant, but we didn't know where the best place to eat, whether boat noodles, Nando's or KFC. The next step is decision criteria. Decision criteria are criteria or factors that define what is relevant in a decision. For example, the cost of the food, the taste of the food, the portion of the food, and type of food. We continue to the next step, which is to allocate weight to the criteria. Assign a weight to each of item to give each item accurate priority in the decision. As a student, we really want to save our money, but at the same time, we want to eat something that delicious and worth the price. Affordable price are very important criteria that they want since we are still students. Other than that, we are very hungry, so a good portion of food is also important for us. So we need to find something that have a big portion that can fill the stomach and it worth the food and price. The next step is to develop alternative. This process we need to identify or list all the possible alternatives that could resolve the problem. So we went to survey all the restaurants at Makata Parade and need to choose the top 3 that we really want to eat. Then the option we have are boat noodles, Nando's and KFC. We go to the next step, which is to evaluate and analyze the alternatives. I will rating each alternative on each criteria by looking at the strength and weakness. The boat noodles offer a cheap price but the portion is too little. Then the second option is Nando's, which has a big portion and is delicious but is too pricey for students. The last one is KFC. KFC has many choice of food and the price is also affordable for students like them. KFC also have a self-service counter that can make it easier to make orders, so customers do not need to wait and queue long at the outlet. The next step is need to select the best alternatives. So we choose KFC for our lunch because it has more strength than others. We move on to the next step, which is to implement the best alternatives. It is a step where we put the decision into action. We go to KFC and make order at the self-service counter and eat there. The final step is evaluation of decision effectiveness. We enjoy our meal and we really satisfied with our decision. The food at KFC is affordable and the portion is enough to make us full. The price is also affordable and student friendly. My friends and I were full. We also think by following this method, we know how to make decisions easier.
We must react to the issue involving 2 people who have been closest friends since childhood and have lived their entire life together up until their job with the same organization. Their personalities are different. Amnah has a type A mentality and is always walking or moving. They are impatient and can't wait to decide. While Amni is a type B person who never feel powerless or impatient yet is laid back at work. Some of the employees have issue with them, knowing that Amni's slow decision making and which is she's not good at any crisis. Her decisions are sometimes correct. Amna is the polar opposite of Amni, but her co-workers perceive her as a slow learner. Our beloved lecturer, Mrs. Nonabila binti Mazlan, gave us this scenario to solve. This exercise aims to teach us how individuals act in their workplace and how important it is for managers to improve their interpersonal skill to retain top workers. This decision was made because it will make them both better employees.